Today's headline is about a bold and defiant move that's already shaking up national debate. Operation Dudula's leader, Zandile Dabula, has come out strong and unshaken after the High Court officially banned all anti-migrant campaigns led by the movement. The group is not backing down though, instead, they're preparing to appeal the decision, and their supporters are rallying behind them with renewed energy and determination. Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video and picture news about Zandile Dabula's strong response following the High Court's ruling against Operation Dudula's activities. The headlines today are about the group's next legal move as they prepare an appeal to challenge the court's decision banning all anti-migrant operations across South Africa. For those who haven't been following closely, Operation Dudula started as a movement claiming to fight against illegal immigration, crime, and what they call unfair job competition. But their approach has often sparked national controversy, with critics accusing them of promoting division and xenophobia. The High Court recently ruled that their public anti-migrant campaigns violate constitutional rights and could incite hatred or violence against foreign nationals living in South Africa. However, Zandile Dabula says the movement is being misunderstood. In her recent public address, she stood firm, saying Operation Dudula will not back down and that their mission is to protect the rights and livelihoods of South Africans. She insists that the group's focus is not hatred, but fairness, ensuring that South Africans are prioritized when it comes to jobs and business opportunities. According to her, the ban is an attempt to silence ordinary South Africans who are tired of being ignored. Her words were direct and confident, telling supporters that Operation Dudula is already working with its legal team to prepare an urgent appeal. She also thanked supporters for staying strong and said this court ruling will not stop what she called a movement of the people. The High Court's decision has drawn mixed reactions. Some South Africans believe the ban was necessary to stop what they see as dangerous rhetoric that divides communities and encourages hostility. Others, however, argue that the court is interfering with freedom of speech and the right to protest. Social media has been flooded with opinions from both sides, some praising the court for taking a stand, others accusing the justice system of protecting foreigners over citizens. Legal experts say Operation Dudula's appeal could take time, but it's likely to bring even more attention to the issue of migration in South Africa. Over the past few years, the country has seen growing tensions between locals and foreign nationals, especially in townships and informal settlements where competition for jobs and resources is high. The government has repeatedly called for calm, urging people to avoid taking the law into their own hands. Home Affairs has also promised to tighten immigration controls and improve law enforcement against employers who hire undocumented workers. But despite these assurances, many South Africans feel things haven't changed on the ground. Operation Dudula's appeal could reignite debates about what it means to protect citizens while still respecting the rights of those who have come into the country seeking a better life. Some analysts say this could even shape how future immigration policies are written, especially with growing pressure from the public to address illegal migration more firmly. Meanwhile, human rights groups have expressed concern over the tone and approach of Dudula's messaging. They argue that even if the movement claims to be peaceful, its campaigns have led to violence and intimidation in some communities. The South African Human Rights Commission has urged the courts to uphold the ban, saying public safety and dignity must come first. Dabula, however, remains unfazed. She told her followers that history will remember those who stood up for their people. She even hinted that the movement could expand its structure beyond protests, focusing on legal action and community projects aimed at empowering locals. Whether that's enough to change public perception remains to be seen, but what's clear is that she's not backing down. The appeal process, once filed, will determine whether Operation Dudula can continue with its campaigns under new terms or if the ban will remain in place permanently. For now, All activities linked to anti-migrant operations are suspended until further notice. It's another tense chapter in South Africa's ongoing struggle to balance compassion with control, fairness with safety, and law with emotion. This issue continues to expose deep frustrations and divisions among ordinary citizens, and it shows just how complex and sensitive the migration debate has become. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more verified updates and balanced coverage of what's happening in South Africa. We always make sure to check every detail before bringing it to you, and at the end of every video, you can see where our information comes from, so you can judge for yourself. And on a lighter note, with everything going on in politics and courtrooms, maybe it's time for everyone, politicians, activists, and us ordinary folks, to take a deep breath, grab some rooibos tea, and remind ourselves that shouting louder doesn't always mean you're right. Sometimes, a bit of calm can do wonders before the next headline drops. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. News sources include ENCA, Times Live, News 24, and the Department of Justice updates.